systems still need to be brought online.
Our initial satellite data identified the location of the primary anomaly, along with dozens of secondary targets. We will take a northern route, skirting the Baladin Formation. Doing this, we will avoid Gaussian territory and the worst of the deep desert heat. We will then cut south to the primary anomaly, the main goal of our expedition. As Chief Science Officer, Rachel Sajet will sample, analyze, and provide intelligence on these objects as we move deeper into the desert. The carrier Sakala has confirmed they are moving east with significant force and are expected to meet us at these coordinates. East of Cape Wrath, a place known as Hell's Gate.
Hello there. If you are hearing this, that means that I have fixed all the audio and video quality issues from the first two videos that made them completely unwatchable just as well, because this mission is where the campaign actually begins. This is when things get actually exciting and the game is not holding our hand anymore. Okay, so we have everyone here, we have our armored assaults, and we have our light attack vehicles. Great. Our objective is to just explore this area and see if we can find the Sakala. Wow, this is actually so bad. In fact, it actually hurts my eyes to look at this. Let's just zoom back in. So, okay, so I guess we're just here to advance and find the Sakala. So, okay, so I'll just advance with everyone. Advance with everyone. I'll get the salvagers to follow the carrier, and we'll lead with the LAVs because they're fast and then they get out of trouble really easily. I'll get support cruiser to follow Rachel, and I'll get Rachel to move forward as well. Let's just check the map here, so I guess we need to go and have this place. Right. Right, let's have a look. So, here, advance please, and carrier advance. I'm going to also put power into turret network and probably range systems, if I can. Can't. Okay. Let's go instead. Let's go please. We'll leave the carrier behind while everyone else just scouts ahead, because apart from the LAVs, everyone else in our fleet is just so slow. Oh, hello, what's this? Okay, that's some sand skimmers and some heavy railguns. Okay. Okay, let's just, we need to, LAVs need to go ahead and just kill these damage, please. Smoke off, please. Armored assaults, because armored assaults can really, you're in danger. Yes. Retreat, please. So, armored assault vehicles are very vulnerable to railguns, but the good thing about armored assaults is that they can smoke themselves off, and they can kill railguns at short range. Everyone else. Okay, actually lost of them, so we took very little damage. Damage we have taken can be repaired by Rachel and our support cruiser. Great, let's keep going. Where are those raw materials? What does she mean? Let's advance with our carrier, please, and let's advance also with our salvages. And we'll get Rachel to go ahead while the support cruiser sticks around. I think the raw materials, where are they? Oh, there they are. Okay. 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 So let's get our salvages, both of them. to move up here. I'm pressing F3 to select all salvages, and support cruiser over here. Support cruiser, it acts as a resource collection point for the salvages, just like the carrier does, and we'll go on ahead with our LAVs.
This resource is extremely rare on Kharak and is used in the fabrication of advanced vehicles. Be advised,
Okay.
RUs will allow armored assault vehicle production.
Okay, let's collect these resources, please. Let's get my support cruiser to stand next to them. Thank you very much, and let's get everyone else to advance, please. Let's lead with our LAVs. Our carrier is so slow. Oh no, I just didn't get.
Lighter craft. However, range munitions can still pierce their hulls.
Okay.
Light assault vehicles can evade ranged fire. Employ them against long-range units.
Okay, sure. Right.
Strike craft ready. Location marked.
I'm also just gonna get one armored assault just to stay back here, just in case we get attacked from behind here. I'm actually not sure. Let's go.
Responding. Clear for move.
And the rest of these just to probably follow Rachel, get Rachel's jet to move up ahead behind us, behind the LAVs. Also, we've been told to upgrade AAV fabrication. We can. We'll also get enough materials. Okay. Okay, so we've almost finished these resources here. Great.
All systems green.
So I'm gonna just check. I wonder if I think there might be something hidden back here, but I'm not sure.
Coalition vehicles. Weathering indicates they've been exposed to the desert for years. Intel, be advised. The beacon signal is getting stronger. We must be getting closer.
Okay.
I've managed to get a bead on the transponder beacon and have narrowed its location to this area. There's still no way to know if it's the Sakala.
Rachel, form up with an escort and search for the source of the coalition signal. Proceed with caution.
Alright.
Copy that, Intel. We'll prep our equipment as we go.
Yep. So we heard her. Let's advance with.
Systems online.
Let's advance with everyone, please. Get this armored assault just to catch up,
Transport formation.
and we'll advance with Rachel. Let's go.
Clear to move.
We'll get the carrier,
PC, go ahead.
follow up behind, and we'll get the LAVs just to screen our approach in case there are any enemy raiding groups in the area.
On our way.
Intel, I've located the source of the signal. It's an abandoned coalition carrier. It's been here for a while. My team and I are heading inside. Delay salvage operations until we complete a search of the vessel.
Copy that. Rachel's team has begun to investigate the derelict carrier. We're exposed as long as we hold position here. A defensive perimeter must be established in order to protect Rachel and her team.
Dunes are blocking the carrier's access to the derelict.
Understood. Smaller craft, you are clear to approach the derelict.
Right, first things first, let's upgrade armored assault vehicle fabrication. Also, I believe there are some abandoned coalition vehicles hidden around here, so we'll look for them with our LAVs.
I found an ID number inside the ship. Sierra Charlie 7208.
Copy. Running it through the computer. Stand
And
by.
yeah, this carrier looks very similar to our own, I think. It has very similar dimensions.
Rachel, you're aboard the Sajet carrier Ifrit Naval, part of the Coalition's lost expedition.
This is my brother's ship.
Identified.
Oh my god.
Okay? Those who don't know.
Search, Intel. We'll keep you advised.
Hostile light attack vehicle visually.
Armored
There are
assault
some
vehicle
assault ships
fabrication
and
online.
sand skimmers. Okay, these armored assaults should be able to deal with them, I think. Should be fine. So, sand skimmers, they are very, very easily killed by armored assaults. But assault ships are quite harder to deal with. Let's move out our LAVs to support just in case we get any railguns.
lighter units should cause their slower, heavier units to retreat.
Also, the support cruiser has been left behind. Let's move it up. Oh, there's some railguns here. Okay. Railguns here, railguns here. Let's use smoke off armor units here just so that the railguns don't tear them apart. We'll get our LAVs to go up and attack these railguns here. I think they were here, we just saw them. Oh, hello, what's this? Railguns? Okay, let's take them out with these LAVs, please. Support cruiser also needs to catch up and support Rachel.
Enemy railgun eliminated.
Yeah, so railguns have a hard time targeting our LAVs, as the game has already told us, therefore
Order confirmed.
they die to LAVs.
Yours is targeting the Capesi's position.
What's this?
Shut power to armor and repairs. Send units to support the
It
Capesi.
should be fine. Yep, it'll be fine. Also, the support cruiser also does have a weapon.
Point set.
The Galaxy has been here already. There's extensive interior damage. I'm detecting a unique signature coming from inside one of the bulkheads. This may be what the Galaxy were searching for. Beginning bulkhead deconstruction.
Yep, so Rachel is going to begin deconstructing this abandoned Coalition carrier here. Yeah, I believe the Coalition sent out an expedition before this expedition that we're on here, but the previous expedition was lost without any explanation of why.
Hostile light attack vehicle detected.
The assaults should be able to engage the small enemy group easily.
Rachel, more Galcian reinforcements are inbound. Return to the Capesi immediately.
This should be all fine.
We found a piece of unidentified technology crafted into the carrier sensor array. Keep us covered while we extract this artifact from the bulkhead.
Roger that.
Then?
We'll deploy additional units to cover you. You need to hurry.
Waiting.
Understood.
Oh, is that a railgun I hear? It's a railgun. It's a railgun. It's a railgun. Smoke, please. Smoke, smoke, smoke. Over here. Attack these railguns. Go. Please.
Light attack vehicle is under fire.
They should take care of these railguns pretty easily.
Hostile range grab.
One down. That's one way to go. Got some more railguns over there. Pick them up with our LAVs as well, please.
Preview site exhausted.
And we'll get our support carrier to please repair Rachel before she gets blown up. Yep, that's all done. Alright.
Carrier.
Let's also upgrade a viability recharge for more smoke screens.
Engaging the Capesi.
Designated. Mark.
What's this?
Power to the weapon range and damage systems to hold them off.
Okay. Should be fine, I think. The Capesi's missiles should be able to kill off these squishy railguns.
These materials that the orbital fragments discovered 45 years ago, but this has no track. Until this moment, we have never seen this technology fully intact and functional. We need to secure it immediately.
Copy that, Rachel.
Yep, I believe the orbital fragments she mentions that were recovered 45 years ago, they refer to the what is called the Jiraki object that Rachel mentioned.
Had it jury-rigged into their sensor array. Okay, I know what they're doing. I think I can merge it with our systems and greatly enhance our sensor capabilities.
Hostile light attack vehicle.
Okay, what's this? More enemies?
Hostile on sensor. Authentication missed. Armored vehicle is taking fire.
Let's
Porters
also
are under attack. Immediate
let's just
fire. Support on that.
hang out with a lot of vehicles behind the armored assaults. Armored assaults
What's your
have
status?
very well suited to defending positions.
Figured out the wiring. Should speed us up considerably.
Roger that.
Okay, we're almost done here. I guess Rachel's 80% done. That's a railgun.
Take up guard on the
Enemy railgun firing.
Railgun. Let's go and take it out with our LAVs, please.
Divide fire.
Go. Okay, need to go on this smoke to protect your themselves. Break line of sight.
Hostile
That
range
should be easy. And once you're done with that, once you're done with this, then turn the game.
Go ahead. Ready. Assuming guard position.
We're almost done with scanning this wreck here. Let's see if we can find... Okay, there's a Galcian attack group down here, okay? We'll get the,
More Galcian are bound to
we'll get
show
the,
up. You need to hurry.
we'll get the...
Placement.
Okay, we'll get the LAVs to go down here and just sit in case we need them. And I'll get my carrier to advance and engage the Galcian attack group. I really like fighting with the carrier, especially in multiplayer. Let's increase our armor to 30, thanks very much, and then it should be all good. Support cruiser can come back to our carrier to repair it. There's no way, that's a railgun. Okay, let's attack those railguns, please. Attack the railguns, I said. Attack the railguns, please. Carrier can stop and just take out these assault ships while the LAVs take out the railguns. Carrier's taking a lot of damage here, but it should be fine. Okay, so cruiser just to come back.
Enemy railguns eliminated.
So yeah, the Gaussian also had these assault ships.
Cannot be extracted safely until the Gaussian has been subdued. Hold your position.
Yeah, our carrier is doing these interesting maneuvers here. Back here, please.
Let's go. Clear out.
QPC, science team is en route. We've extracted the artifact along with the carrier's backup data drive.
Good work, Rachel. I'll have receiving crews standing by.
Right.
Stand by
Job,
to power
Rachel.
up the recovered artifact. Initiating sensors modification now.
Fantastic.
Sensor efficiency has been greatly increased, and interference from the storm has been filtered out.
Excellent. Contact range increased.
With our sensors now operational, we've detected a hostile cruiser supporting the enemy offensive. Engage and destroy the enemy cruiser.
Alright, well, we heard Nathan. Let's engage and destroy the enemy cruiser.
Resources
Good
are
job, team.
scattered throughout the area. To collect them efficiently, we need support cruisers deployed alongside our salvagers. Kapisi fabrication facilities can now be upgraded to produce support cruisers.
Cruiser
Okay,
reading.
let's go and collect these resources, I think, here. Let's go this way with our support cruiser, get our 2 salvagers to follow up as well,
Secure PDA
and
removed.
with everyone else, we'll advance to the
Armor confirmed. We're up and
west.
running. PC reading.
We'll
Steady
get
pace.
also our LAVs
Strike
to
craft ready.
follow the support cruiser, and we might as well get Rachel as well, just in case we need to
Rachel,
repair.
Gaussian units seem to be using some kind of shared network to communicate with each other.
We might be able to use that to our advantage if I can find a way to hack in. I'll have to analyze their system architecture. Could take a few days.
Okay,
Roger that. Rachel, we've located abandoned coalition railguns, part of the Ifrit Nabal's fleet. They're damaged, but recoverable.
Roger
Okay.
that. We can use our support cruiser's repair beam to bring them back online.
To produce more railguns, upgrade the Kapisi's fabrication facilities.
alright, thank you very much, Nathan.
We're moving up.
Let's recover these railguns. So there are 4 of them in total. There's 1, 2 here, 3, and then there's 1 more here. Okay, got it. Okay, great. Let's get Rachel over
Acknowledged.
here to
Get that unit back online.
repair that one, please.
Move.
Ready for
Support cruiser
assignment.
can move up
Moving
here
out.
to collect these resources, and we'll get the salvagers
Unidentified ready.
move
Target
over
identified.
and
Advance
collect the
civilian.
resources. Great.
Confirmed. Prep for displacement.
Alright. Everything should be going to plan.
Armor copies.
We'll also advance down here with the carrier
Let's roll.
with the
Position
armored
mark.
assault
Take us
vehicles.
out.
Yeah, we still haven't found our Sadim comrades. Okay, there's nothing else over here. We'll get our LAVs just to scout ahead over here
Let's move.
and protect Rachel as well. In the meantime, we'll get our
PC, go
PC
ahead.
just
Get her
over
moving.
here. Just
Enemy
to...
light attack
Oh, okay,
vehicle
what's this?
marked on approach
Attack vehicles?
ready.
Okay, great.
Armor vehicle taking effective fire.
Here, please. So these are Gaussian assault ships. Gaussian assault ships are the Gaussian equivalent of armored assaults. But I believe their weapons are they shoot an AoE shell that does a bit more damage. Well, in the multiplayer it does a bit more damage for AAV. So in multiplayer, armored Gaussian assault ships actually do beat AAVs at short range if they're fighting alone. But assault ships, they're slow, they're not as tanky as AAVs, and they're also a bit more expensive, so I don't like to use them when I'm playing Gaussian. Okay, Rachel has repaired one of the railguns. Let's go to the other, please. Go to the other, please.
That unit is down.
Great.
Get it back up and running.
And we'll get this railgun just to move back to the carrier.
Copy. Railgun
We'll
responding.
also get these LAVs to
Strike
move
craft
back.
ready. Location
Can't
marked.
hear anymore. And see how well we're doing with these materials. Okay, we're almost done collecting them.
Go for Kapisi.
Our upgrades, we can upgrade support cruiser fabrication and railgun fabrication. Let's do railguns first and support cruisers. Ideally we'll get enough for both in this mission. In fact, let's just build 2 more salvages just to speed up the process. Just so I can collect these resources faster and we don't have to wait here for as long.
Our new site Exhausted.
Rachel to repair this railgun. Get these LAVs to move. Just hide themselves over here. Just hide behind this dune here so they can't shoot at us from this direction. Okay,
CU field depleted.
so our main goal is to destroy the production cruiser. The production cruiser is, if you're interested in multiplayer, the production cruiser is the only way the Gaussian produce all their light ships, such as the Gaussian sand skimmers and the Gaussian assault ships and railguns. Let's upgrade railgun fabrication, please. Railguns are going to be great in the fights ahead. Okay, so railguns cost 550 CUs in the campaign.
Roger. Displacing now. What do you mean?
Right. We have some more resources over here. Let's get these two salvages just to head back up this way.
Railgun fabrication online.
Yep.
Begin constructing railguns and use them against Gaussian armored units.
Yep, got it. Let's build some railguns, please. Let's build. Well, once we get enough CUs, we'll build railgun. Yeah, we're almost done here. Let's get Rachel to move back over here. Move the railgun back towards our carrier.
Moving down range.
Rachel just needs to repair 2 more railguns, and then we'll be done.
Get that unit back online. Move.
Cruiser ready.
CU deposit
Yep.
depleted.
And this is when these situations are where I prefer playing the Gaussian because they are much faster. They can move around quicker than in these desert conditions. But now we kind of have to wait for them. That's okay.
Be advised. Tracking hostiles. Online.
This tracking what? The ships here?
Strike confirmed. Push up to that
They're
point.
here? No? Maybe they're here.
Systems online. Moving. Eyes open up there.
Let's just move our armored assaults ahead of our carrier just so that we can avoid taking more damage on the carrier. The coalition carrier has some decent armor. 30 is not a bad number.
Hostile light attack vehicle visually
Okay,
authentic.
let's upgrade to cruiser fabrication,
vehicle
please.
is taking
Back to
fire.
it, let's build a rail.
Strike craft.
Such ships can go down, no problem. I'm sure when the PC is simple. Great.
All systems green.
Okay, let's get all these railguns, please, to move back towards the carrier. Rachel Sajet needs to repair this. And these guys need to move up here and collect these resources here.
Railgun online.
Ready for assignment. Green light to proceed.
We'll get the LAVs to cover the support cruiser.
On our way.
Reading you, command.
Go for carrier.
So yeah,
Strike craft ready.
have them in a control group. Let's see.
Location marked.
Yeah. Don't see anyone? Right. So yeah, now we have railguns. Railguns are fantastic. They shoot slowly, but they do massive damage per shot, and yeah, they're kind of the backbone of our damage.
New location.
They're very good at taking out armored units and have fantastic range. From memory, I believe railgun range is about roughly double the length of the railgun's sight range. So it would help for us to have railguns sitting back while armored assaults do the spotting thing.
We're clear to proceed.
Okay, let's get these guys to attack to collect these resources here, please. More cruiser needs to move up as well.
Copy. We're on the way.
What else do we need to do? Upgrade support cruiser fabrication, we will do that.
Destination set.
That's another railgun done.
That unit is
Do one
down.
more.
Get it back up and running.
Acknowledged. Board is green.
Have our railguns sitting just behind the armored assaults. Railguns are very fragile, as you can see, only 600 HP compared to the HP of the armored assaults.
Ranged online. Carrier copies.
Nothing else here, huh? Nothing else. Okay. I wonder if there's anything else maybe back in this corner here. Let's have a look down here.
Responding. Let's move. New heading set.
Okay, our railguns are all done. We have all the ones that we have. We have found all the abandoned railguns.
Railgun
Let's
copy.
move them back to the
Let's roll
PC. I'm also going to assign them into control group 4.
Control group 4 4 designated.
Roger.
Looking for it,
Displaying
designated.
now.
Right, I'll get Rachel back to the carrier
Get that unit
just to
back
repair it.
online. Move.
Right.
DC read.
What we'll do is we'll also build upgrade support cruiser fabrication, so we can build probably a couple more support cruisers just to repair and help with resource collection. Nothing else over here. Okay, let's
Prep for displacement.
have a look back here. Been a while since I played the campaign, so I'm actually not sure what to expect at this point. Almost done with collecting these resources here.
Carrier here.
And let's build a support cruiser once this is done.
Support cruiser fabrication online.
Marked on approach. Armor beating.
Begin constructing support cruisers.
Hostile strike craft down. Strike responding. Clear for move.
Okay.
Carrier copy.
So yeah, I might take this time just to talk about what I know about who we're fighting against. So the Gaussian, they're also one of the Kith, the clans of Kharak, similar to our clan, the Sajet.
Strike craft ready.
I believe the
Destination
Gaussian are
set.
also one of the main
Support
religious
cruiser
clans
now
on Kharak
operational.
traditionally. So they worship the ancient creation god Sajuk, and I believe that's one of the reasons why they split up from the rest of the Kith time ago, and that's why they headed into the desert. Okay, we're done here.
Destination
Right.
set. Move us out.
All we need to do now is to destroy the Gaussian production cruiser. We'll upgrade the railgun ability to Sunder ability. This is actually quite useful. It reduces their armor and it makes them do more damage. It makes everyone do more damage to the affected ships because they have less armor.
Let's roll out. Cruiser ready. Moving
Let's
out.
move forward with everyone, please.
Just
And we'll get Rachel to move forward as well.
We're moving out.
We'll also get the LAVs to move
strike
forward.
confirmed. Prep for displacement.
So yeah, Gaussian ships as a whole, they're generally faster and more agile, but they're a bit less tough than the coalition variants of the
Hostile
same
craft
ship.
in AO. Maneuver for visual
So-
confirmation.
They're very squishy and generally they are very fragile.
Hostile light attack vehicle.
That's a railgun. What else do we have
Forces
here?
are protecting the cruiser from an elevated vantage point, increasing their effectiveness.
Okay, we'll see if we can draw the Gaussian ships away from the production cruiser here, and we'll just get our armored assaults to attack the railguns from behind, please.
Go for ranged. Green line confirmed.
LAVs, get out, please. LAVs need to escape right now because I really don't want to fight this many assault ships. However, we can definitely take out these sand skimmers. LAVs have greater range than sand skimmers, therefore they'll be very good at.
Take it out.
They're very good at taking them out before the sand skimmers get to range.
Go, go! Enemy railgun firing.
What's
on
this?
threat.
Okay. Railguns are shooting at our assault. Get out. No! We lost one. So bad. No, get out. This is smart, they're really going to die here. Let's withdraw on the cover. Smoke please do our best not to lose on assaults, please. They're very good. This is why we need smoke grenade. This is why we need it, because it's arguing on assaults is really bad. This is really sloppy of me. I shouldn't be losing on assaults. We'll get these LAVs to attack the railguns. Okay, we lost quite a few armored assaults during that fight. That's really disappointing. I expected a lot better of myself. It's honestly just quite just me being careless. Okay, let's get extra fire. Where's my strikers? Okay, I think that's all we need to do on the map. There are no other resources to collect, nothing else. Man, that was sloppy. So bad.
Gaussian support cruiser destroyed. Remaining enemy units falling back. Enhanced sensors are picking up multiple enemy signatures at the extremity of our range. I've got 2 carrier-class vessels in tow.
The Galcian have located us. We have no choice. We need to keep moving deeper into the open desert. Set course for the Sarathi Basin. Once we arrive, we'll transmit to Sakala our coordinates. Engine crews, stand by to engage maximum power.
Personal log, Science Officer Rachel Sajet, Expedition Carrier Capisi. We found my brother's ship, the Ifrit Nabal, the flagship of our coalition's lost expedition from 4 years ago. His fate, and that of its crew, remains unknown. What happened, Jacob? What did you find out here? What have they done to you?
Yeah, hopefully we will be able to ascertain the fate of Rachel's brother Jacob, who was lost on the previous coalition expedition. And that was a good mission, although we should not have lost those 2 armored assault ships at the very end. That was just slobby. But yeah, there's the mission. We are making our way deeper into the desert. The temperature is now rising slightly, and hopefully next time we'll be able to rendezvous with our allies, the Sakala, under the control of Kith Sadim. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.